Hello there, grade 7 learners, and welcome to another fun and exciting adventure together. Welcome to our English class. This is Mutya, and I definitely gotcha! For today's episode, we will talk about the differences between direct and reported speech. Also, I will explain different ways and processes to be considered in converting direct speech to reported speech and vice versa. At the end of this episode, here's what's expected of you, class. Identify the difference between direct and reported speech. Use direct and reported speech appropriately in varied contexts. And understand and follow the rules in converting direct speech to reported speech and vice versa. I have here, class, a table, and what I want you to do is to analyze the given group of sentences. Write down your observations on your paper. Lester said, "I will finish my assignments." Lester said that he would finish his assignments. She said, "My friend visited yesterday." She said that her friend had visited the day before. Sandy said to Grace, "Close the door." Sandy ordered Grace to close the door. April said, "Will I pass the test?" April asked whether she would pass the test. What are your observations, class? You're absolutely correct. The group of sentences on the left side of your screen are the direct dialogues of the speakers with quotation marks, while the group of sentences on the right part of your screen are reported or indirect speech. Now let's try if you could tell me whether each of the following statements is direct or reported speech. Write your answers on your paper. Ariel said to me, "Did you get home safely?" Fantastic! It's direct speech. Joey said, "I am 1 in a million." Again, it's direct speech. Marvin said that he joined the TikTok dance challenge. Awesome! It's reported speech. So, aside from the things we mentioned earlier, what are the differences of direct speech from reported speech? Get ready with your self-learning module, pen and paper, and let's find out more about our topic for today's episode: direct and reported speech. In direct speech, the message of the speaker is conveyed or reported in his own actual words without any change. It is also known as coded speech. The exact message of the speaker is enclosed by quotation marks. Examples: the boy said, "I ate pancakes." The mother ordered him clean the house. "Is everything clear?" asked John. Direct speech commonly has a reporting clause, reporting verb, reported clause, and reported verb. Examples: reporting clause, the boy said, "I ate pancakes." Reporting verb, the boy said, "I ate pancakes." Reported clause, the boy said, "I ate pancakes." Reported verb, the boy said, "I ate pancakes." The reporting clause in this sentence is, the boy said. The reporting verb in this sentence is, said. The reported clause in this sentence is, I ate pancakes. And the reported verb in this sentence is, ate. Reported speech is also known as indirect speech. It is a report on what someone else said or wrote without using that person's exact words. Unlike direct speech, it doesn't have any quotation marks. Examples: the boy said that he had eaten pancakes. The mother ordered him to clean the house. John asked if everything was clear. Here are the basic rules in changing direct speech, DS, to reported speech, or RS. Number 1. Changes in the person of the pronouns. First-person pronouns in a reported clause are always changed according to the subject of the reporting clause. Examples: DS. Anna said, "I am happy." RS. Anna said that she was happy. In transforming pronouns from direct to reported speech, you need to change the perspective or point of view. In this sample, the first-person pronoun I in the direct speech is changed to she, which is a third-person pronoun in the reported speech. For Anna is the subject of the reporting clause, Anna said. And Anna is a female, requiring a third-person feminine pronoun, she. Second-person pronouns in a reported clause are always changed according to the object of the reporting clause. Examples: DS. Joy said to Paul, "You passed the exam." RS. Joy told Paul that he had passed the exam. In this sample, the second-person pronoun you in the direct speech is changed according to the object of the reporting clause. Joy said to Paul. The object here is Paul, and it requires a third-person masculine pronoun he. Third-person pronouns in a reported clause are not changed. Examples: DS. Joanna said she looked sad. RS. Joanna said she looked sad. The third-person pronoun she in the direct speech does not change when transformed into a reported speech. Changes in verb tense. If the reporting clause is in present tense or future tense, then there is no change required in the verb of the reported clause. This verb could be in any tense. Example: DS. He says, "I am going to the library." RS. He says that he is going to the library. In this sample, there is no need to change the verb tense of the reported verb, I'm going, as the verb is in the present progressive tense. So the verb in the reported speech should also be in present progressive tense, is going. Reporting clause with a past tense verb in direct speech. Occasionally, we don't need to change the present tense into the past if the information in direct speech is still true. But this is only for things which are general facts, and even then, usually we like to change the tense. Here is a sample of a sentence with a general fact. For direct speech, she said the sky is blue. Reported speech, she said that the sky is blue. The verb was not changed into past tense. Take note that the use of the word "that" is optional in reported speech. Both of the following sentences are correct. Changes in tense of the verb. Take a look at these samples. Direct speech. Simple present, the man said, "I like chocolate." Reported speech, simple past. The man said that he liked chocolate. In direct speech, the verb like is in its simple present tense. In reported speech, the verb becomes liked, which is in its simple past tense. Present progressive. She said, "The cat is sleeping." Past progressive. She said that the cat was sleeping. In direct speech, the verb sleeping is in its present progressive tense. In reported speech, the verb becomes was sleeping, which is in its past progressive tense. Present perfect. They said, "We had prepared snacks." Past perfect. They said that they had prepared snacks. Indirect speech, the verb had prepared is in its present perfect tense. In reported speech, the verb becomes had prepared, which is in its past perfect tense. If the reporting verb is in past tense, then the reported verb will be changed depending on its tense. Example: simple past. My friend announced the meeting started. Past perfect. My friend announced that the meeting had started. Indirect speech, the verb started is in its simple past tense. In reported speech, the verb becomes had started, which is in its past perfect tense. Past progressive. Shane said the children were laughing at my cleverness. Past perfect progressive. Shane said that the children had been laughing at her cleverness. In direct speech, the verb were laughing is in its past progressive tense. In reported speech, the verb becomes had been laughing, which is in its past perfect progressive. Past perfect. The boy said I had studied abroad. Past perfect. The boy said that he had studied abroad. In direct speech, the verb had studied is in its past perfect tense. In reported speech, the verb becomes had studied, which is also in its past perfect tense. Change in modal verb. In the following samples, take a look at how the modal verbs are changed from direct speech to reported speech. Brian said, I will try to finish my report. Brian said that he would try to finish his report. Will is changed to would. My father said to me, I can pick you up. My father told me that he could pick me up. Can is changed to could. Troy said, I may invite them to the party. Troy said that he might invite them to the party. May is changed to might. Jane said, I must stop smoking. Jane said that she must or had to stop smoking. The modal verb must can be retained or can be changed to had to. Here are other significant word changes. Now becomes then. Here becomes there. Today becomes that day. Tomorrow becomes the next day. Yesterday becomes the day before. Tonight becomes that night. This becomes that. These becomes those. Here's the conversion of interrogative and imperative direct speech. The reporting verb said or said to is changed to asked, demanded, or inquired. For yes or no questions, if or whether is used in place of that. DS. Joseph said to Jonna, will you attend the flag ceremony? RS. Joseph asked Jonna if she would attend the flag ceremony. For WH questions, you are not required to add an if or any other word. DS. My little brother said to the waitress, what are you doing? RS. My little brother asked the waitress what she was doing. For imperatives as commands, the reporting verb said or said to is changed to ordered or commanded. DS. The librarian said to me, keep quiet. RS. The librarian ordered me to keep quiet. For imperatives as requests, the reporting verb said or told is changed to requested. DS. He told me, please call me. RS. He requested me to call him. Study the following images. Fill the speech bubbles with what you think the person could be saying. Write your answers on your paper. What do you think is the president saying in that picture? You might have answered, "Fellow Filipinos, please obey the protocols of our government." How about this next picture? Is this scene familiar to you? What is our candidate saying to the audience in this particular pageant? You might have answered, "I want our children to believe in the power of their dreams." And for the last photo, have you seen a similar scene during our last episodes here on DepEd TV? You might have put on your paper, "A low tropical depression is seen on the west side of Luzon but will not develop into a storm." Now imagine yourself as a news reporter. Convert the messages of the people from the previous task into a news report. Write your answers on your paper. And here are the possible answers. During his last State of the Nation address, or SONA, President Rodrigo R. Duterte urged the Filipino people to obey the protocols of our government. Ms. Catriona Gray answered the question by saying that she wanted our children to believe in the power of their dreams. And for the weather news, Mang Tani reported that a low tropical depression was seen on the west side of Luzon but would not develop into a storm. Now let's level up a bit. I want you to change the direct speech to reported speech. The first number is done for you. Write down your answers on your paper. Number 1, Nicole said, "Tell me the truth." The answer is, Nicole demanded to tell her the truth. Number 2, my brother said, "I love to sing." The reported speech is, my brother said that he loved to sing. Number 3, the teacher asked her, "Will you join the contest?" The reported speech is, the teacher asked her if she would join the contest. Number 4, they said, "We are veterans." The reported speech is, they said that they were veterans. Number 5, Beth said they came yesterday. The reported speech is, Beth said that they had come the day before. Number 6, she said to me, "Are you sure?" The reported speech is, she asked me if I was sure. Number 7, the doctor said to her, "You are not sick." The reported speech is, the doctor told her that she was not sick. Number 8. The guard said to me, "Wear your uniform." The reported speech is, the guard told me to wear my uniform. Number 9. Justin said to me, "I saw your puppy outside." The reported speech is, Justin told me that he had seen my puppy outside. Number 10. The little boy said, "I will be a policeman." The reported speech is, the little boy said that he would be a policeman. Alright, I hope you learned a lot today. In the next episode, we'll further explore the grammatical features of direct and reported speech, and I'll help you understand them better by answering a lot of exercises. All that and more only here on DepEd TV. This has been Mutya, and I definitely gotcha. See you again in our next English class. Bye! Stay safe and have faith. Miss the previous episodes of my subject? You don't have to worry because I definitely gotcha. Just like and subscribe to DepEd TV's official YouTube channel.